What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And for today's video guys, I have a couple of very important news. We have an updates for both of our RICO cases, and I have to say that these updates are really important for the community and for our case. On top of that, I will show you another evidence that FINRA lied and everything we have in their own documents. And at the end of this video, I will show you a very interesting and important tweet from Scott Roth that is directly related to the relationships inside the MMTLP community. So, and before we dive deep into all of this, guys, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and drop me a line in the comment section if you think my videos are valuable for you. And let's start with this tweet that was written by Scott Roth. You know that he filed a lawsuit, RICO lawsuit, and he is extremely active person in our community right now. And he wrote this: I just filed my objection to GTS and Rubinstein's motion to dismiss. Case law states that even the SEC is not immune from the Sherman Antitrust Act. So why aren't GTS and other market makers treated as a monopoly when they act as a monopoly? So there is a claim in there under the Clayton Act. Triple damages if successful, just like RICO. If I lose the RICO accounts, we have multiple fallback positions against GTS. And guys, in my opinion, this is a very important update. He also added this. You will notice that there is a voluminous tracking of GTS's prior sins in this brief and the executive summary, top-notch and graphic, done by the cruel and ambitious Marcos Montero, should make your hair stand on end. We are up against corruption and fraud that is breathtaking its pervasiveness and mind-numbing in the way fines and punishment, even when caught red-handed, are handled. Hanging there, the only way out is through. And he added the link to his Google Drive, where he uploaded his objection. And I have to say that, guys, Scott is on fire right now, and he is working hard, and we have pretty much daily updates that is related to his lawsuit. So, let me show you another quite important update. Junk Savvy wrote this: breaking news, FINRA granted motion to dismiss as nominal defendant in Intercoastal Waterways versus Trade Station Florida RICO case. And Junk Savvy added the main page of this document. Let me show you the comments. The comment from Mark Bastille himself, because guys, to be honest, I don't have enough experience to interpret these documents, and that is why I prefer to rely on the professional's opinion. And Mark said, FINRA's motion to dismiss itself from Trade Station lawsuit has been granted by the federal court sitting in Florida. It was a procedural ruling that is likely correct based on the statutory definition of a nominal party. However, the court was very careful to clearly indicate that the motion to disqualify is moving forward, and the court notes this in its order. The judge now has as much information as possible to make at least an interim ruling on Trade Station motion to compel arbitration. The motion to dismiss filed and awarded to FINRA is just another step towards this judge to become familiar with the facts of our client's claims, and we believe it served its purpose. Trade Station failed to address any of the substantive points of FINRA's bias and conflict of interest in our client's motion to disqualify FINRA. We will see now how the judge rules on our client's motion to disqualify FINRA and not send the case to arbitration. So guys, unfortunately FINRA again uses its total immunity, and believe me or not, but I think they use this fact in each and every case, whether it is under this immunity, whether the facts are under this immunity or this immunity shouldn't cover them. They use it in both cases. That is why, guys, I think FINRA has extremely high power on the US stock market. So Let me show you another tweet at this time from RareDD, and he explained again the fact that FINRA lied in their documents and they tried to hide the very important information. So he wrote this screenshot provided by Alf Carbon, Steph and Theo proves that FINRA lied about the MMTLP corporate actions. Look at two December 13th, 2022 entries. These are the results of the MMTLP corporate actions. The first action was delist from OTC US. If this means symbol deletion, where is the December 14th, 2022 share cancellation that FINRA claims in their FAQ occurred on December 14th? The second action is amount 100,000% stock dividend. It is not a 1-for-1 exchange and it took place on December 13. According to NextBridge Hydrocarbons, the NextBridge shares weren't distributed until December 14 of 2022. So why doesn't December 14 appear in the screenshot? It's because FINRA made December 13 in the focus. When FINRA revised the corporate action and didn't include the incorrect December 13th share cancellation date, that was the initial corporate action. It appeared as though they recognized that mistake. But by not including the correct December 14th share cancellation date in the revision, it appears that they never fixed it. FINRA only claimed that the MMTLP shares were cancelled on the 14th in their FAQ, but the evidence doesn't support their claim. And guys, he added 4 screenshots. Let me show you first of all these dates. It is the official dates of listing and delisting MMTLP shares. As you can see, it was listed as a publicly tradable shares on October the 6th of 2021, and it was delisted on December 13 of 2022. Next screenshot shows the date. As you can see that wait a second. The spin-off of metamaterials was successfully completed on December 14 of 2022. And this is the document that was filed, as you can see, through the SEC official website. It is the press release of NextBridge Hydrocarbons. Next one, FINRA's FAQ. And right here, we have only December 13 as the date, as the basically deletion date. Next one, here is the statements again from FINRA, the daily list events, and it is very difficult to see, but right here you can see the date of December 13 of 2022, and here also we can see the same date. So this means FINRA lied in their own documents, and we have this conflict of dates, if I use the right expression, conflict of dates that was made by FINRA itself. And potentially, because of this conflict, FINRA implemented the U3 halt that is still on the table. And this is another evidence of the position of FINRA that is trying to hide their tracks. So, RareDD also added this tweet. Here is the NextBridge Hydrocarbons on February the 8th, 2024, relying their confusion as to FINRA's incorporation on December 13th into the MMTLP corporate actions, image 1. In image 2, wait a second, in image 2 there is another portion from FINRA's MMTLP FAQ. Here they link the November 23rd of 2022 metamaterials announcement PR in image 3 that informed the public that the NextBridge shares would be distributed on December 14th, after which the shares of MMTLP would be automatically cancelled December 14th. Finally, image 4 is the November 18th, 2023 NextBridge Hydrocarbons prospectus that informed the public that December 14th was the effective date of the spin-off, also known as 1-for-1 exchange, and the date and the day the MMTLP shares would be cancelled. None of it was complex language. Where did December 13th come from? And guys, definitely December 14th was never mentioned as the crucial date for MMTLP spin-off, and in FINRA's FAQ, it is the only place where you can find this date. So let me show you another quite interesting tweet. You know that we are trying to spread this information to as many people as we can. And Junk Savvy wrote this in response to Pete Petit tweet that he published on August 16. And I have to say that I don't know who this person is. That is why I had to Google his background. And he is a serial healthcare entrepreneur. As a visionary healthcare executive, he has a history of developing companies from their emerging stages and leading them to maturity. On top of that, he is an influential leader, as you can see right here, and potentially he might give us some attention in his book, and definitely this might be beneficial for the entire MMTLP saga. So Junk Savvy wrote, "It's a little different when you wake up and this is happening to you. Unfortunately, this is America. I would like to introduce you to a community of investors who are fighting back. The MMTLP army is relentless. We recently shared our story with Gateway Pundit. The article hit the high or low points of the fraud committed by the criminal enterprise, destroying our capital markets, destroying companies for profit, and destroying America's future. The MMTLP fiasco is bigger than Madoff and FTX combined. Would love to share the details with you." So guys, definitely it is another chance to attract more attention to this problem, and I think all of us have to do the same if we are not filing any lawsuits, if we don't know how to act properly. Guys, just share this information with your friends and family and share it via any possible social media. And basically I do the same. So let me show you another quite interesting post from Mark Basile, where he explains very interesting details. And he wrote it in response to Roman Soup's tweet, and Roman Soups wrote, "MMTLP, fact check, thread on this story by J.M. Phelps. Your story retells a false narrative spreaded by criminals trying to cover a pump and dump scheme, Burda Cage. Here's some fact-checking the BS. Junk Savvy fed you. More in comments." And guys, I have to say that Roman Soup's position is not the best one from the standpoint of MMTLP community member. But at the same time, guys, he can say anything that he wants, and basically he does exactly this. But let me show you what did Mark Basile write. MMTLP, Junk Savvy, Roman Soup's Naked Truth Info. The way I view this, nothing has been proven in either direction. And he's talking about the pump and dump lawsuit against MMAT, George Palikers and John Burda. And he also added, "Are there indications of a pump and dump? Yes. By whom? There are some indications who. If the SEC proves a pump and dump, then a lot of social media posters may be in trouble because they could be considered co-conspirators and aiding and abetting, which only law enforcement can proceed with. But this does not take away from the conduct of the regulators and their complete refusal to answer the basic questions. Questions raised through the incredible due diligence done by the MMTLP community. The pump and dump just conflates and complexes the issues and is a major distraction that has its own set of rules that should be dealt with away from regulatory decisions on the MMTLP security. And it's the examination of the regulators' behavior in causing this MMTLP debacle that will reveal a lot if we are able to get that far. And guys, I completely agree with this statement. I told you multiple times that we have to separate these two cases of pump and dump scheme and of illegal youth recall. These are completely different cases and they shouldn't be mixed up together. On top of that, guys, Scott Roth also wrote the tweet that is not directly related to this answer of Mark Basile, but I think Scott's explanation is brilliant. And he said this: "What's truly depressing about this is rather than working collectively, people seem to be in a race to be so-called smarter or better or faster. than everyone else and are more concerned with being right about esoteric BS that no judge will take the time to understand unless made simple in the king's English, then they are about pressing home the attack against the common enemy, FINRA, the rip-off brokers, GTS Citadel. Their lackeys read these posts and howl with the laughter as a bunch of broke-ass peasants argue over who knows the fastest way to the bankruptcy court. We all can do better, myself included. Find your higher standard and work to it. Bypass anything that moves the attack laterally. Simply educate, work as a goddamn team. Guys, I have to say that we have to work as a goddamn team in order to achieve our main goal. That is why I am still here, despite the fact that I am not an MMTLP shareholder. That is why I am helping you, and I will do my best to lead this case to the resolution. And guys, let me tell you my personal story. I have a wife and 2 children aged 11 and 15, as well as a small dog. After 30 years of living in Russia near the Baikal Lake, we decided to move. Now we reside in Serbia. Although I don't own any MMTLP shares, I invest a lot of time creating daily MMTLP videos. I have been doing this every day without days off and holidays for more than 1.5 years. Now I wish to buy back this time from my family, from my children. We've agreed that I will ask the MMTLP community to support me, and I will give all the money to the children. Therefore, if you believe that I am providing useful content for you and wish to support me, you can join my Patreon account. For $5 a month, I will add your name to my list of supporters if you wish. Thank you in advance. The link you can find in the description below. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag.